Hi, Kelly here from Cocker Toyota. We're located at 8 River Heights Drive, Cocker, Alberta, and today I've got a 2020 Lexus NX 300 to show you.
So this guy's exactly the way you want it. It's a one owner, no accident, clean carb proof vehicle. Just an amazing little rig. Low kilometers on this guy. Almost everything's new in this thing. You can take a peek at these tires and see how clean they are. They still got the little nubbins on there, so you can tell that they're just basically new. Really nice set of alloys on there, that kind of gunmetal gray on this. Again, this is a Lexus NX 300 all-wheel drive. So cool little features. I'll run through a few of them with you. Jumping in the back here, you can take a peek at the dual exhaust on the back. You got your backup camera on there as well. With the smart key technology, you can just press the button in the back here rather than having to use a key or anything, and it will open up the tailgate. You do have the slush mats with the NX symbol on there as well. So we've got plastic up front right now. You do have the carpeted mat in the back, give you a little bit more noise dampening. And then underneath there, you do have a full-size spare underneath that guy. This privacy tonneau cover does come out, so if you pop this guy out, it will come out of there, and those seats do fold flat. If you look underneath there, you do have your child seat anchors, so 2 triple harnesses on that. Awesome little touch. Shut this guy up and we'll go through the rest of the car. I took a peek and tried to walk through and see if I could see any scratches or anything, but this thing's in pretty fantastic shape. I couldn't see anything wrong with it. Again, the gunmetal gray kind of hides some of the stuff, but as you take a peek, there's really nothing on this that would stand out. You do have 3M on the cup holders, so in the back of the cups there, and then on your mirrors, and then you have 3M on the front as well. So the hood and fender, I don't know if you can see that, there it is, the line. So the good 3M coverage on this guy. So all the high hit points are gonna be covered there for you. Nice daytime running lights, kind of gives you that check mark right there. Fog lights underneath this guy. And one of the nice things with Toyota and Lexus is they've got incredible safety system in this. So you've got a radar adaptive cruise control right here. This glass Lexus symbol is gonna get you tucked into traffic behind you. If you're a commuter, that's a really nice touch because you don't have to worry about adjusting speed. That will take you down to 30K an hour. And if you look up at the top here, they've got an anti-collision camera there. It does a few things. It's gonna do your automatic high beams. It's gonna do a lane departure for you. It traces the lane, a couple different pieces. But between the two of those guys, you're gonna be nice and safe. The likelihood of hitting somebody in front is very slim. You can see this does have the headlight washers as well on this guy. So again, nice option there. But again, there's a few extra options I'll run through on the inside that just make this a standout little rig. So if we open up the back, take a peek, and it's again, it got that really nice leather inside. Lexus steps up a little bit. Sorry about that. Honk scared the crap out of me. But if you look, you've got a nice set here. You can pull this thing down. You've got a cup holder. Look at the plastic still on some of these pieces here. So in there, you've got your cup holders right there. Center seat there. Again, overall, real nice little rig. If you open up the driver's seat, again, with the smart key technology, you can see that little groove right there. That locks the doors for you. You just touch that, and on the back, you can unlock it. Now, I can set with the key whether I want all the doors to unlock or just that one door to unlock. So again, that is something that you can adjust depending on what your comfort is. Soft touch leather all the way through here with kind of a faux carbon fiber throughout the whole thing. So the accent is that kind of carbon fiber look. 2 cup holders down there. Power windows, power locks, mirrors, of course, and then you can tuck the mirrors in right here. So auto, as soon as you turn the car off, they'll tuck the mirrors in. And then you've got your locking buttons right there. So again, nice little set. On the seats, you got lumbar support, you got the back, and then power seats. Again, really nice clean leather. And like I said, this car is basically a new vehicle. And Lexus does step up the leather a little bit more from Toyota, so you get a really nice set there. In here, you're gonna have a few different options. You got your auto high beam, so if you press that button right there, you can hear it click, and then you turn this little switch to auto and move it forward. With that camera up there, you should never have to touch your headlights again. This guy right here is locking in, not locking in the differential, because again, it's an all-wheel drive, but essentially what it does is it tells you you're in a spot where you want it to be a little bit more focused, like locking in the hub. So again, if you're in snow or something like that, this isn't a highway button. This is more of getting you unstuck. We'll jump into this car and show you a couple more of the options on the inside here. So jumping in the Lexus, you can tell right off the bat, is a premium material on everything. So leather wrapped, stitching on everything, the steering wheel, the whole bits, lots of buttons and gizmos. But overall, pretty awesome little rig. These NXs are awesome little cars. We'll start off with the leather wrap piece right here. If you open it up, you do have USB ports down there, 2 of them. plus a mini USB there, which is a nice little option. This is going to be your platform to control that piece up there. I'll kind of show you how that works. And it took me a while to figure this out, but you pop this out and you actually have a little vanity mirror that comes along with it right there, and a little storage space underneath that guy. Nice little touch. On here, you're going to have your parking brake and then an automatic hold. So as soon as you hit your brake at a stop sign right there, this thing will hold it there. You don't have to hold the brake down. Traction control settings. Essentially what this is going to do is allow me to adjust how I want the traction control to control the vehicle. And then from here, I can adjust the throttle of the vehicle. Do I want it to be a little bit more sporty so the RPMs kick up a little quicker, or I want to work on eco so it ends up being a little bit less RPM push and gives you a little bit more eco-friendly. Normal is going to be the one if you just push down on it, but every time you start the car, that's where it's going to be. You can take a peek at your CD player right here and a couple of the controls. As soon as you jump up, you're going to notice that that is kind of out of arm's reach, but they've done that on purpose because you've got the little pad here. This is a smart key, so I can turn the button, hit it. We'll jump into the dash. You can watch the start up there, the NX. And again, lots of little different functions there. So if you start scrolling through your info, you've got your fuel economy, your distance, those kinds of details. And then you should have a digital speedometer at one point here, right there, which is a nice option. And you can go through all the little different functions here. That's going to be your adaptive radar cruise, the whole works. And then I can set my cruise on how far I want to sit in front of it. If I put in drive here, you can see that. So let's hit cruise right there, hit set. And then if I start adjusting the adaptive, you can see there how far I'm going to sit in front of the guy in front of me. And then if I take that off or on, that's going to be your lane departure settings right there. And that's all, again, controlled by this guy right here, your thumb, and then the cruise control. Turn it back into park. Go back into that screen. Again, you have lots of little functions. A couple of the things that you can roll through here. It just takes a couple laps around, and then you can adjust everything pretty straightforward. But I think the digital speedometer is where you're going to spend most of your time. And this is the nice part. So if I touch this guy, just use this guy, I can actually go through that screen right there. Sorry, it's going to blank out on you or blip on you because it's the LED. But you can go into the menu. You can adjust all those screens just by the touch of a finger on this little keypad underneath, which is a nice little option. But other than that, pretty straightforward little rig. Fun options. Again, right here, you've got your dual climate control, heated seats right there. And again, you can see that same faux carbon fiber right there with the leather wrapped all the way through. But again, this is an amazing little rig. The NX is an awesome little car, and this one is basically new. Anyways, if you want to come down and take a peek at this guy, it is at Cochrane Toyota. Look forward to seeing you.